Welcome to another Fate Chat, and today we have some very exciting news to talk about. First off, I'll be discussing the new promotion that Fire Emblem Heroes is having for the new main Fire Emblem game, Three Houses. If you're going to be purchasing Three Houses, then this is some good news for you. In the later half of this video, I'll be talking about Summer Laevatein because I finally managed to get a summer unit from this banner. After 4 pity breakers, I can finally start saving up on orbs again. One of those pity breakers was Flying Nino, which I also never got, and she's pretty awesome, so I want to talk about her as well. Alright, let's get started. So if you haven't opened the game today, you may have missed the announcement about this new Three Houses promo. If you don't know what Three Houses is, basically it's the next main installment of Fire Emblem, and it's coming out in less than a month for the Nintendo Switch. If you're playing Fire Emblem Heroes but never actually played a real Fire Emblem game, then this is a great opportunity to jump into a brand new game with everyone else. So, this promotion reads, players who purchase the Fire Emblem Three Houses game releasing for Nintendo Switch on July 26th can also receive a version of that game's main character, Byleth, Tested Professor. In order to collect this promotional gift, you must have a Nintendo account, and the account linked to your Nintendo Switch must be the same as the account linked to your Fire Emblem Heroes game. If you plan to purchase Fire Emblem Three Houses, you can visit the official Fire Emblem Heroes website for additional details and precautions. Before we continue, I will link this webpage in the description, and I recommend you check it out and read the instructions because depending on where you live, there are certain things you have to do to get Byleth. For example, some areas must purchase the digital version of Three Houses. If you do not live in an area where Heroes is normally supported, then definitely read this article. It also has the steps you will need to take in order to claim Byleth for Heroes once Three Houses is available to purchase, so really everyone should read it. Onto the notes section. Only those who have purchased Fire Emblem Three Houses and have earned gold points by June 29th, 2020 will be able to receive the promotional gift. So right here, this promotion doesn't just last until the day the game releases. It's not a pre-order bonus, so to say. You have until June 2020 to buy Three Houses and do all the steps to claim Byleth and Heroes. This is some great news for those of you who plan to buy the game but not at launch. Moving on, the next line is important to take note of. Byleth, Tested Professor will also appear in summoning events beginning in July. Oh boy, so keep that in mind, I will come back to that shortly. The promotional Byleth will be distributed on or after July 26th, so basically around the game's launch. So this is a pretty basic promo. If you buy Three Houses, you get a free Male Byleth and Heroes. Now, what's very intriguing is that line about Byleth being on summoning events beginning in late July. This pretty much confirms that a full Three Houses banner is on the way. If you look at the event calendar and have noticed the pattern for banner releases this year, it's always been one Special Heroes banner and one New Heroes banner per month. With double summer banners being back to back, the first banner of July is the Special Heroes banner and would make the end of July banner the New Heroes banner. New Hero banners also come with Forging Bonds events and Grand Hero battles. This introduces some exciting new ideas for our Three Houses banner. If you want my guess for who would be on this banner, I fully expect it to be Male Byleth plus the Three House leaders. We can see Male Byleth holding his unique sword, so he would be our red unit. Edelgard, the leader of the Black Eagles, would be our green axe unit. Dimitri of the Blue Lions would be our blue lance unit, and last we have Claude of the Golden Deer, and he has a bow which would be our colorless spot. This seems way too convenient for our starting Three Houses banner, and it covers all 4 colors, which is generally how banners like to do things. I think there is a good chance this is how it will play out because Three Houses is going to be a new game. People aren't going to know who the other characters are just yet, and it should be easy enough not to spoil major plot points through their in-game dialogue. For example, I imagine Forging Bonds would just allow us to get to know our main characters better, and it's not like they have to go into major plot details. It is possible they save the Three House leaders for their own house banners. For example, Edelgard would be on a Black Eagles banner with 3 other students, but if they did that, then who would debut with Byleth later this month? Also, if you haven't seen the latest trailer from this year's E3, slight spoiler warning, but it's pretty obvious that the time skip versions of Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude are going to be future legendary hero alts because most of the legendary heroes are of the main Fire Emblem characters in their promoted / late game class. If they want to make legendary alts for these 3, you'd want to get their student versions out early so you can bring them back again sooner, at least that's my take. The same kind of logic applies to seasonal alts, and you know they are going to have a ton of seasonal alts for these new characters. Along with the new banner, we should get a Grand Hero battle unit, and I assume they won't want to use a major villain this early because of spoilers. That would make it likely that this would be how we get female Byleth into the game. This is kind of like what Heroes did with the Robins, where male Robin was a summonable character, but female Robin got introduced as a Grand Hero battle unit. Let me know what you guys think about who would be on the starting Three Houses banner and potential Grand Hero battle unit. I'm extremely excited for Three Houses to release, and I bet it means this second summer banner is going to be very enticing to get people to spend orbs. It was nice of them to sort of confirm a Three Houses banner is coming, but oh boy, I wouldn't be surprised to see someone busted on the next banner. Fingers crossed it's not Summer Surtur with Summer Samara, plus an exclusive skill, Surtur's Summer Vacation, or if you have Summer Surtur on your team, you just win the game. I spent way too many orbs on just this first summer banner, and speaking of which, let's head into the next half of the video. It took me a good chunk of orbs to get Summer Laevatein, but oh boy, it was definitely worth it for me. After 4 pity breakers, I was lucky enough to get a plus attack Laevatein, and she is already the highest attack mage in the whole game at 38 base attack. With a plus attack super boon, Summer Laevatein reaches 42 attack before any weapons or skills, and that's just amazing. She is incredibly slow, I think the slowest mage in the game, but Laevatein has some decent mixed defenses for a mage with 31 defense and 26 resistance. There's a lot you can do with Laevatein, and her base kit is actually really fun with Mirror Impact, Defense and Res Link, and Odd Attack Wave. The highest attack mage in the game can also give herself plus 12 attack from her own skills in the right situations. Now, buffs are pretty important for Laevatein because her inheritable weapon needs those to give extra attack and res. The buoy board, like the other summer weapons from this banner, isn't exactly overpowering, but it's a decent weapon. Summer Laevatein likes the extra stats, but in all honesty, I do think she's just better off with a blade tome. The extra resistance is nice, but the overwhelming amount of damage coming from a blade tome is just too good to pass up. If I'm supposed to be buffing her up normally, why not just get a ton of damage out of it? As you can see from some of this gameplay, with a blade tome and a ton of field buffs, Summer Laevatein is just a one-shot machine, and she can even take down some low resistance red units in one shot as well. Now, what's also good about this Laevatein is that she is a blade tome mage that can easily take a hit before counterattacking. By sacrificing all of her speed, both her defense and res are quite decent, and obviously with allied buffs, that only gets better. In essence, it's very tough to take out Summer Laevatein in one shot before she retaliates with her blade tome, and that is a major perk to have. It makes her a fantastic candidate for the blade tome build that uses close counter and vantage, because the idea is that as long as Laevatein survives one hit and lands in vantage range, she can use the extra damage from the blade tome to nuke whoever started to attack her thanks to vantage activating. Vantage has kind of gone out of style a little bit since we've started seeing more powerful B skills, but it's still incredibly annoying if you don't pay attention to it. If you want to take down a fully buffed up Laevatein, you have to do it in one shot, or you have to be able to survive the blade tome damage. As always, a good counter is Panic or Dull Range, which will both absolutely shut down any blade tome mage, but without them, it's tough to manage if they keep getting buffed. That is why I hate running into flying mages in Arena. They are just so mobile, and you cannot stop them if the map has a ton of terrain other units cannot traverse. I've run into a few Blade Tome Spring Camillas, and without a way to stop her boss, she's just so tough to take out. I imagine Summer Laevatein would be worse to deal with. Overall, I think she is a fantastic unit, and I'll definitely be using her a lot in the future. As mentioned, one of my pity breakers while getting Summer Laevatein was the Flying Nino from the Scattered Fangs banner, and it's funny because she is just the opposite of Laevatein. She is the fastest mage in the game, and I was lucky enough to also get her with a plus attack boon, so I can't complain at all. This puts my Nino at 36 attack and 38 speed, plus her weapon grants extra flat speed as well. Another powerful flying mage, but with a little different playstyle thanks to her high speed stat. I think her Giga Excalibur is a strong weapon. It grants extra true damage if Nino outspeeds her opponent, and she can definitely do that with Swift Sparrow also in her kit. Nino can put out a ton of damage, and she can shred through slower units. My main issue is just survivability, and that's pretty normal for most mages. This is mainly for Arena because distant counter is so popular, and Nino just cannot take more than 1 or 2 counterattacks. She gets a lot of doubles with her high speed, but if she dies before that second attack, then it doesn't really matter. Flying Nino has aerobatics as her B skill, which lets her teleport to non-flying allies within 2 spaces, and that's a really fun ability, but I just feel like Desperation is a necessity for most offensive units these days. It does work really well with Giga Excalibur, but you know, there's just not a ton of options if I want Nino to clear up maps all by herself. Without a doubt, she would be an amazing Laevatein mage, and the Fury plus Desperation builds suit her with or without Giga Excalibur equipped. I mean, add Brazen Tag and Speed in there and you pretty much guarantee the full extra 7 damage from Giga Excalibur on hit. I was pretty happy to add 2 powerful green mage flyers to my team, and it's nice they are both a bit different in terms of stats and abilities. I would like to get Summer Leg Yarn as well, but after spending all my orbs and knowing 3 houses is coming, I think I'm good for now. I really hope the next summer banner isn't too crazy or anything, because I'm feeling like saving everything till the end of the month. I'm curious if other people feel the same, or will you still be summoning for more summer units in a couple more days? As a wrap up, reminder that the next seasonal banner is on the 9th of July, less than a week from now, and most likely it's a second summer themed banner. If you're purchasing the new Three Houses game, then be sure to redeem the gold points on the same Nintendo account that is linked to Fire Emblem Heroes, and you can earn a free copy of Male Byleth when the game releases on July 26th. It is also confirmed that Byleth is a summonable unit, and that means a Three Houses banner should be the July New Heroes banner. I'm very excited for that one. Thanks for watching this Fate chat, and as always, I want to hear what you guys think about any of the topics on today's video. Less than a month to go till Three Houses releases, and hopefully July passes by real fast. I'll see you guys in the next one.